Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Double Cross 007 by Page Doe, and I guess we're double crossing James Bond here. And yeah, I guess I see the double crossing here of the 007. Anyways, here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or 9-cell designated region, which is a box in this case. We have cells connected by a pink Renban line form a set of consecutive digits in any order without repeats. So, for example, this long pink line is there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits along it. Since there are 7 digits along it, you can have any set from 1 through 7, 2 through 8, or 3 through 9, and those all work on that Renban. What you could not have is, for example, a 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 9, because you have a gap between the 1 and the 3, and then also a gap between the 7 and the 9. So that's not a consecutive set of digits if that were the case. But that's how Renban lines work. We also have adjacent digits along a green German whisper line must differ by at least 5. So for example, if this were 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9 to make because those are the only digits that are 5 or more away from 3. We also have adjacent digits along an orange Dutch whisper line must differ by at least 4. So actually, let's make this 3. If this is 3, this could be, again, 8 or 9 on the German whisper line. But if it's on the Dutch whisper line, it could be 7, 8, or 9, because those are the digits that are 4 or more away from 3. And that's how Dutch whisper lines work. We also have box borders divide the blue region sum line into segments with the same sum. So for example, these 2 digits must equal the same as these 3 digits, which must equal the same as these 4, which must equal the same as these 3, which must equal the same as these 3. And they all must sum to the same sum, because that's the box borders divides that into those segments. And that's how these are called region sum lines. So that's how region sum lines work. Cells joined by an X sum to 10. So for example, if this were 4, this would have to be a 6 to make sure that these digits add up to 10. Cells joined by a V sum to 5. Digits joined by a white dot are consecutive, and not all X's, V's, or dots are given. So we see a V here. So if this were 3, this would have to be 2 to add up to 5, and this would be 2 or 4, because that would be consecutive with the 3. And that's an example of how V's and white dots, which are also known as white Kropke dots, work. And then finally, fog covers parts of the board in the opening credits. Placing enough correct digits in the revealed cells will lift the fog. So that would be basically, this is dynamic fog of war. And eventually, if you place enough correct digits, I don't know which ones or how many, but if you place enough, it will clear the fog in the grid. Anyways, those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, so we have a 007 here. That means these digits that add up to 10, they're either 1924 or 3, or sorry, 1928 or 46 as the possibilities. So these digits here add up to 27. That means the remaining digits add up to 45. I'm not sure if that's the best way to go about it. Actually, that's not the best way to go about it. 7 is also on this German whisper line. The only two digits that it can be next to on the German whisper line are 1 and 2. So this is 1 and 2, this is 1 and 2, which forces this to be 8 or 9 here. The 1 or 2, so then we'll alternate. Okay, so on a German whisper line, you'll always alternate between low digits, which are the digits 1 through 4, and the high digits, which are the digits 6 through 9. Because what digits, think about it, what digits can be next to 1 through 4? 1 can be next to 6 and above, 2 can be next to 7 and above, 3 can be next to 8 and above, 4 can be next to 9. So if anytime you have a digit from 1 through 4, it'll always be next to a digit from 6 to 9. And same thing vice versa. If you have 6 through 9, what digits can be next to it? 6 can be next to 1, 7 can be next to 1 or 2, 8 can be next to 1, 2, or 3, and 9 can be next to 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore, it'll always alternate between low digits and high digits on there. So you know these are low, these are high. So these are low, this is a high digit, that means this is high, and this is high. Which means these are low, this is low, these are high, and this is low. Low, low. So these are high, and this is low. Well, actually, we kind of knew this was low because it's next to V, and the only digits that can be next to a V are 1 through 4. So this digit is 1 through 5 here. This is 1 through 4. This is 1 through 4. 4 can never be next to two unique digits on a German whisper line, right? 4 can only be next to 9. So this can't be 4 here, which means this cannot be 5, because 5 is only consecutive with 4. This can't be 1, because this adds up to 10. Sorry, 5. So this is also a low, which means the remaining digits in row 2 are all 5 and above. This is next to two unique digits on a German whisper line, so it's 1, 2, 3. This is next to two unique digits on a German whisper line, so that's 1, 2, 3. This is also next to two unique digits on a German whisper line, so that's 1, 2, 3. This is next to two unique digits on a German whisper line, but it cannot be 3, because 3 would force 7 to be here, and we already have a 7 in the row. So this is 1 or 2 here, which makes this 8 or 9. So we have a 1, 2, 8, 9 pair, which eliminates 1, 2, and 8, 9 from the rest of the row. So the rest of the row is 3, 5, 6, and 4. Okay. This is a high digit, and it cannot be 8, 7, 8, or 9. So this must be 6, which means none of these are 6. The 6 is only next to 1 on a German whisper line, so this is 1. This is 2. That makes this 1, which makes this 9 to add up to 10. That makes this 2 and 8 to add up to 10. And wow, we cleared out the whole grid. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. This can't be 1. So this digit is 1 or 3, which means this digit and this adding up to 5, these two digits adding up to 5, 1 must be either 1, 4, or it's 2, 3. So that contains 1 or 3. So this can never be 1 or 3 here. This is 2 or 4. The 1 is next to 7, 8, or 9 on a German whisper line, and this is also 7, 8, or 9. Actually, it could be 6 technically, because these two are not necessarily unique here. This is next to two unique digits, so this is 7, 8, 9. It can't be 7. This is next to two unique digits, so this is 8, 9, because again, it can't be 7. Which forces these digits again to be 3, no, it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the 8, 9 pair eliminates 8 and 9 from the rest of the column. This can't be 1, though, because of the 1 in the box. This 8 is on a Renban. There are no repeats on a Renban, so this can't be 8. This must be then 9, which forces this to be 8. This cannot be 8. This cannot be 9 here. So this Renban has to be the digits 3 through 9, because otherwise you'd have a gap in between, and they wouldn't be consecutive. So this must be the digits 3 through 9. This can't be 8 or 9, so it's 3 through 7 left. Okay. All of these digits, though, on this Renban see this digit. So it cannot be 3 through 9, it must be 1 or 2 here. So this is 1 or 2. 8 cannot be here, and 9 cannot be here. We have a 5, 6, 7 triplet in row 2, which eliminates 5, 6, and 7 in the rest of the row. This can't be 5, 6, or 7. This can't be 5, 6, or 7, so this is an 8, 9 pair here. What are the digits that are 4 or more away from 5, 6, or 7? You can't have 8 or 9 here in this row, so this must be 1, 2, 3 as possibilities. The digits that are 4 or more away from 1, 2, and 3 are 5 through 9 here, and it can't be 7 because of the 7 in the box. This is also 5 through 9, but again, can't be 7. These digits add up to 5, so it's 1 through 4, which makes this 1 through 5. 1 through 4 can be next to 5 through 9 here. 5 through 9 could be next to 1 through 5 or 9. This 8 actually eliminates 8 here, so this is 9, which makes this 8. Therefore, this cannot be 9 here. Six can be next to 1 and 2 on a Dutch whisper line, so this must be 2, which means this can't be 2. This is 4. 4 can only be consecutive with 3 out of 1, 2, or 3, so this is 3. This must then be 2. This is 1. The only digits that are possible to be next to 3 on a German whisper line are 8 and 9. Therefore, this is 9 and this is 8. This can no longer be 3. The digits next to 2 have to be 7 or 8. 6 through 9 on a Dutch whisper line. But 6 and 9 are already taken, so this is 7 or 8. We have all the digits on a Dutch whisper line. Sorry, on the Renban line, which is 9 length, right? Because there are no repeats, so it must be the digits 1 through 9. Where is the 2? The 2 cannot be here because of the 2 in the box. Can't be here because of the 2 in the box. Can't be here and here because of the 2 on in the columns. So this must be 2 here. So this is 2, which means this cannot be 2 here. This can't be 3 here because this must add up to 5. We have a 3, a 2, and a 3. 2 can only be next to 6 through 9 on a Dutch whisper line, but it can't be 8 because of the 8 in the column. 6 through 9 can only be next to 1 through 5 on a Dutch whisper line. Right, because 6 can be next to 1 or 2. 9 can be up 1 through 5. What are the remaining digits? Okay, this can't be 1 because of the 1 in the box. What are the remaining digits in column 9? We have 3, 5, 7, 8. Well, this can't be 3 or 8, so this is 5 or 7. And then we have 3, 5, 7, 8, 3, 5, 7, 8. But 3 cannot be on the Renban because we already have a 3 on the Renban. Therefore, where is the 3 in column 9? It has to be here. So this is 3, which means this can't be 3 here. That forces this to be 1 and 4, adding up to 5. 1 and 4 can only be next to 2, 3, and 5. This can't be 3 either. This 1-4 pair eliminates 1 and 4 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 1, this can't be 4. 7 cannot be on this long Renban because we have a 7 on it. So this is 5 and this is 8, which makes this 7. 7 cannot be here because of the 7 in the box. What else is on this Renban? We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, so it's 1, 4, 6, 9 left. And this can't be 1, 1, 4, 6, 9. This can't be 1. 1, 4, 6, 9 is here. 9 cannot be here. Where is 8 in this central box? It has to be one of these two digits. What else do we have? This cannot be 1 or 4 because of the 1-4 pair in the box. So this is 2, 3, or 5, which means 5 cannot be here because 5 can only be next to 1 and 9 on a Dutch whisper line. So this is 6 through 9 here. Where is the 8 in column 2? It has to be one of these two cells because this 8 eliminates 8 in those 3 cells. This 8 eliminates 8 in those 3 cells. One cannot be here. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Since this is 3, 4, 5, 6, the only digits that can be here are 5 and 6 because it has to be next to a digit that's 1 through 5 here. 3 and 4 are not 4 or more away from any digit from 1 through 5. This is 5 or 6, which forces this to be 1 or 2 here. What digits are remaining? 1 has to be one of these digits here on the Renban. This is 2 or 3, so this can never be 5 anymore. So because 5 can only be next to 1 and 9 on a Renban, or on a Dutch whisper line. That means 5 has to be here in row 2, which means eliminates 5 here. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the box. We have 1, 6, and 7 remaining in this upper right box. That means 7 is one of these digits here, which means in column 7, where is the 7? Can't be here because of the 7 in the box. Can't be here because of the 7 pair in the box. So it must be one of these two digits. Okay. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row. Where is the 5 on this Renban? It has to be one of these two digits here, which means this can never be 5. This is 2 or 3. Okay, so the sum of these, what are the sum of these, essentially? We know, okay. Doesn't help. The most this can add up to is 15, right? 4, 5, and 6. So this must be at most 15. The least this can add up to is 3, 4, and 6, which is 13. So this is 13 to 15. So that means it's 5, 6, or 7 here. Cannot be 5 because of the 5 on this Renban. And there has to be a 5 on this Ren band because it must be the digits 3 through 9. Therefore, this is 6 or 7, which means this adds up to 14 or 15. That means this must add up to 14 or 15. So either way, it's either 356 or 456 here, which means this can never be 5. This is 3 or 4. So 14 and 15. If this is 15, this would then be 8, 7. This would be 4, 5, 6. This would be 3, 7, and it would have to be 5 with it, if that were the case. If this is 8 and 6, that means this is 3, 5, 6, which forces this to be 4, 7, and then I think it's 3. But that doesn't work. And the reason is this set of 4 digits must add up to this sum also. So again, if this is 8 and 6, this becomes 3, 5, and 6 to add up to 14. That forces this to be 4. 4 and 7 must add up with 3 to add up to 14. But then that leaves the rest of the digits here being 4, 5, and 6, which is already adding up to 15, which is greater than the sum here. So therefore, this must be 15. So this is 7. This must be 3, 4, 4, 5, and 6, which makes this a 3. That makes this a 5 to add up to 15 here. This 7 can't be here. This can't be 5, so this is 6 here. And this is a 3, 4 left. So that's 3. This is 4. 3, 4, and 6 add up to 13. So we need 2 to add up to 15. So this is a 2, which makes this not 2. This is 1. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 9. 9 can no longer be here. This can't be 2 or 3, so this must be 5, which is only consecutive with 4 out of 1 and 4. So that makes this 1 to add up to 5. The 4 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a Dutch whisper line. So this is 8 or 9, and this is 8 or 9. This 4 also eliminates 4 here. So this becomes a 1-6 pair on this Renban line, which eliminates 1 and 6 on the rest of the Renban line. So this must be a 4-9 pair. This 4-9 pair eliminates 4 and 9 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 9. This must be 8. This can't be 9, 8, or 5 because of the 5 in the box. So this must be 6. 6 can only be next to 2 out of 2 and 3 on a Dutch whisper line. So this is 2. This 6 eliminates 6 here. This can't be 5 or 6 because of the 5 or 6 in the column, so this is 7, which makes this not 7, so this is 6. 6 can no longer be on this Renban, because we already have 1 here. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 1, which eliminates 1 here. This can't be 7 or 6, so this must be 5. What else do we have? These 3 digits add up to 15. Okay, if we tried to have a 9, 15 would have to be 159 or 249, and we already have a 1 and a 4 in the box, so that can't be 159 or 249, so this can't be 9, so this is 8. This can't be 8 here. 9 cannot be here, 9 cannot be here, and 9 cannot be here in this box, therefore it can only be here. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 3. That's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're getting close to solving it. This can't be 3. This must then be a 4-5 pair, which eliminates 4 and 5 in the rest of the Renban. This can't be 4. It can't be 7 either, so this is 3. This is 7. This must be 2 then. The 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 6, which makes this 1, which makes that 7. This 1 eliminates 1 here, so that's a 6. This 4-5 pair eliminates 4 and 5 in the rest of column 1. That leaves us with 2 and 6 remaining. And this can't be 6 because of this 6 here. So this must be 2. This must be 6. Again, these 3 add up to 15, so this must be a 5 here, which makes this a 7. That leaves us 4 here. And now we just solve using normal Sudoku. The remaining digits in row 1 has to be a 4, which eliminates 4 here, so that's a 5, that's a 4. That eliminates 4 here, so that's 9 and 4 here. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the row, so this must be 7 here. Remaining digit here is 3. Remaining digits here are 4 and 6, and this can't be 6 here because of the 6 there, so it's 4. This is 6. Remaining digits in column 2 are 1 and 5. This can't be 1 because of the 1 in the row, so this is 5, this is 1. Remaining digits in column 3 are 3 and 6. This can't be 6 because of that 6, so that's a 3 and a 6. That leads to this being an 8. The remaining digit in column 4 is a 9. Remaining digits in column 6 are 7 and 8. This can't be 7 because of that 7, so this is 8, this is 7. That makes this a 1, which makes that a 5, which makes this 4, which makes that 5. And that leaves us with 9 and 3. And that's how you solve it. Yeah, it's definitely very easy on the spectrum of difficulty. But yeah, it's not the easiest, I would say. Does use of a lot of information that you need to know about, like German whispers, Dutch whispers, and Renban lines. Also, somewhat, yeah. Well, basically, all different rules were necessary for it, and knowing them fairly well is kind of necessary to it. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.